Have you ever seen, witnessed, been around people who haven't done much? Their life doesn't resemble much of what you would deem a life worth emulating and aspiring towards. No judgment, right? But these people have all the answers for you. They have all the advice for you. They tell you what you should do, and it just creates a dissonance because what they say and how they live are incongruent. Incongruent. It doesn't match. You know, the Bible says, judge a tree by its fruit, and their fruit doesn't look too appealing. So you have to be careful who you let speak into your life. Words have power. Everybody's a philosopher when it comes to your life. Everybody's a mentor when they're not the ones in the arena. But the truth is, you can't take directions from people who've never been where you're trying to go. We live in a time where people love to sound wise. Everybody's a philosopher, right? They quote the right things. They share all the right clips. They post the right advice. But when you examine a little bit closer, their life tells a completely different story. It's not harmonious. They've got advice on how you should move, discipline yourself, but they don't have that same discipline and consistency. They talk about success, but they've never built anything. They preach peace, but they live in chaos. You know, there's inconsistencies, incongruent. And if you're not careful, their voice will start to drown out your own. You start to doubt your own instincts, start second guessing the direction you're headed, start chasing standards set by people who haven't produced any fruit worth tasting. Again, the Bible says you will know them by their fruits. That's practical discernment in action. So before you take somebody's advice, look at the evidence. Do they walk in what they preach? Do their actions align with their words? Do their results reflect their rhetoric? If not, yeah, no judgment. We love them, but we don't let them lead the conversation in our minds because it can cause a lot of harm and kill your momentum. That's why you want to surround yourself with people whose results speak louder than their rhetoric, right? Than their opinions. People who have lived a life that you're building towards, that you're trying to emulate in some ways, not the one you're trying to leave behind. But again, judge a tree by its fruit. So the question is, who are you listening to? Who are you around? Who do you take advice from? That's all I have for you right now. Peace and blessings.